Germany is located in Western Europe.
The region becomes
countries
associated
like the
with
Czech
Germany,
Republic,
Austria,
in the first century
Poland,
BC,
Switzerland,
when the conquest of
France,
Gaul makes
Belgium,
the Romans aware
Denmark,
for the first time
the Netherlands,
that there
and
is an
Luxembourg
ethnic and
are all
linguistic
neighbors of
distinction
Germany.
between the Celts
Germany
and their
is
aggressive
positioned in both
neighbors,
the northern
the Germans.
and eastern hemispheres.
Medieval Germany was marked by division, as France and England began their centuries-long evolution into United Nation states. Germany was racked by a ceaseless series of wars among local rulers. The Peace of Westphalia of 1648 left German-speaking Europe divided into hundreds of states. During the next 2 centuries, the 2 largest of these states, Prussia and Austria, jockeyed for dominance. When Germany was unified and transformed into an empire under Emperor Wilhelm I, the Weimar Republic was established with a constitution that brought about not by revolutionary or liberal forces, but rather by was ultimately responsible to the people. Otto von Bismarck. In the aftermath of World War II, sensing the power of nationalism, Bismarck sought to use it for his own aims, the preservation of a feudal social order and the triumph of his country, Prussia. One was East Germany, which never attained real preeminence in Germany. Legitimacy by a series of massive diplomatic maneuvers and 3 brief was West successful military campaigns. Bismarck achieved a united Germany without Austria. The German government consists of 16 states and a central federal government. Power is in nature distributed between Germany. The German constitution divides power between the executive branch, legislative branch, and judiciary in Africa. However, Germany's military strategy involving a 2-front war in the executive branch, the federal chancellor, acts as head of state and is the most Germany's defeat in 1918 meant Germany's current chancellor is the Treaty of Versailles, the peace settlement negotiated by 2005, and she is also the first woman France and the United States in 1919. Imposed punitive conditions on Germany, including the loss of territory, financial reparations, and a diminished military. This flag was first considered the national flag of modern Germany in 1919, and the first sight of the tricolor flag was in the early 19th century and was popular during the 1848 Revolution. Since 2002, the euro has been Germany's sole currency, and €1 equals $1.10 in U.S. currency. Before the euro, the Deutsche Mark was used in West Germany from 1948 to 2002 and in East Germany from 1990 to 2002. Before 1990, the East German Mark was used from 1848 to 1990. Germany is one of the world's most competitive and flexible economies. The German unemployment rate is 5.3% and their GDP is $3.2 trillion, and they are very open to global trade and investments. The main trading partners are the United States, United Kingdom, France, the Netherlands, China, Austria, Italy, Switzerland, Poland, and Belgium. Germany currently uses the metric system for measurement. They started using the metric system in 1872. Before that, Germany used various methods of measurement, which was divided by region. Major holidays celebrated in Germany are New Year's Day on January 1st. On May 1st, they have a holiday called May Day, which is better known as Labor Day, where people organize and attend marches or rallies to campaign for workers' rights in Germany or abroad. In September, there's Oktoberfest in Munich. It's a 2-week celebration. It's one of the largest running festivals in the world. It lasts 16 days and runs from mid to late September. Sometimes it can run into the first weekend in October, and usually around 6 million people attend the event. On October 3rd, they celebrate German Unity Day. This is a national holiday celebrating the official date of German reunification. In November, Germany celebrates National Day of Mourning. This is 2 weeks before Advent Sunday. It's in memory of Nazi victims and the dead in both wars. And every year they have this commemoration ceremony in the German parliament where the president holds a speech and the members of parliament sing the Soldier's Song.
Languages in Germany. German is the official language. German is one of the large group of Indo-Germanic languages, and within this group is one of the Germanic languages related to Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish, Dutch, as well as to English. Historically, German falls into three main periods: Old German, Middle German, and Modern German. The minorities in the country include Danish, Frisian, Sorbian, and Romani. Main religions include Protestant, Roman Catholic, and Muslim. Ethnic groups include German, Turkish, and other. German is 91.5%, Turkish 2.4%, and other, which includes Greek, Italian, Polish, Russian, Serbo-Croatian, and Spanish. Meal and business etiquette. This includes a firm handshake. The firm handshake is standard for greeting men and women upon meeting and again at departure. When introduced to a woman, you must wait until she offers you the handshake first. One should use a formal address such as Mr. or Mrs. followed by the surname, unless invited to do otherwise. Drinking beer is a popular activity in Germany, and visitors should anticipate some social activity to revolve this. Local Germans are interested in your thoughts about different brews and sports. When invited to dinner at a German home, some sort of gift is suggested. Protocol, a banquet of unwrapped flowers, or spirits. Business wear is more conservative, however, suits are the norm for both men and women. The World Corruption Index. Germany ranks 12 amongst 174 countries. Obviously, the higher the rank, the more transparent you are. The corruption, their score is 79, which is very good, from a 1 to 100. And then the ease of business, they rank 13 amongst 189 countries that are on the scale. And now again, the lower the scale, the better. The lower the score, the better. 18% of children are born to unmarried mothers currently. Ties with more distant relatives are crucial and a big part of family life. Basic kinship group is defined by law as a nuclear family and their children. In fact, the majority of households are made up of married couples. In local communities, the ministers and church is very popular in the community and very social and connected within the community. And nearly 70% of Germans are some sort of members of a Christian church.
Core beliefs and values for Germany include education, manners, punctuality, and religion. Misconceptions that others may have about Germany include that they have no sense of humor, that there's no speed limit on the Autobahn, ungroomed women, all Germans love beer and only drink beer, that they serve warm beer, and that they're in denial about World War II and the Nazis, and lastly, that men wear lederhosen and women wear a dirndl or a corset dress all the time. Do's and taboos when you're in Germany include using the formal pronoun when talking to people older than you, using their title and last name, shaking hands and looking the person into the eyes that you're talking to, say Prost or cheers before you sip your beer and look your drinking buddy in the eye when you say it. Taboos include not being late, don't show up to dinner empty-handed, don't start eating without saying Mahlzeit or Guten Appetit, and don't jaywalk. Concerns about doing business in Germany include the challenges being able to navigate legal, tax, and cultural barriers, a relatively high cost of doing business in Germany, a considerable degree of government regulation and bureaucratic procedures can be very complex to understand. While not directly discriminatory, government regulation may offer a degree of protection to establish local suppliers. And lastly, EU-wide standards are often based on existing German standards. Some interesting facts about Germany include that Germany is the most populous European country with about 82 million people. The German language was once the lingua franca of Central, Eastern, and Northern Europe and remains the language with the most native speakers in Europe. There are about 1,300 breweries in Germany making some 5,000 different kinds of beer. German people are the world's second biggest beer drinkers after the Czechs. The German Autobahn is the oldest motorway network in the world and is the only one in Europe to have no general speed limit. And lastly, about a quarter of all American citizens claim at least partial German ancestry.